60 Jetta, good afternoon. Yep, I have 3.54. And east of the bank, that's all sheets. Thank you, and good afternoon to you, sir.
Ahoy, shipmates!
70 Jetta, yes, please, thank you.
Oh, it's a warm one today, shipmates. I can tell you that. I've been out all day. Actually, I've been out at the traditional boat festival up in Henley. And it was very warm up there in the river. I'm glad I got there early. The traffic on the way back was horrendous. I'm lucky to get back in port in time. Current weather forecasts or weather conditions are 23.2 C. Visibility is excellent. That's 45 nautical miles. And we have the breeze is picking up, just a gentle breeze here. So gusting to 12 knots and a sort of steady 10 knots. We have 4 ships departing this evening. The Majestic Princess, the Britannia, the Norwegian Dawn, and the Queen Mary 2. If you haven't got your bets in, probably going to be too late now. I'm going to close the betting of the order of the departures. Who knows? All 4 ships cannot leave at the same time. But, well, I shall now take your bets down. I shall record them in the chat, or we'll get the spanners to do that. There is the Britannia, and it's not that I'm just reading off the stern. I do actually know that's the Britannia. Got the Britannia Ocean Terminal. Then we've got the the Majestic Princess down there at the Queen Elizabeth II terminal. And then the other 2 we can't quite see, unfortunately. They're just round the corner at the Horizon and City terminals. A bit of a shame, that's. Yeah, I'm hoping to have this problem solved of looking around the corner shortly. There's been some good news on that this week. Actually, it's been quite a bit of good news for different things I've been working on in the background. So anyway, I shall keep you informed. I'll show you on the map though. Oh no, that's poor old Junction Cam. Junction Cam fell over and the pigeons bashed it round, and now I don't know where. I think the wind blew it off onto the roof. But I've got a replacement coming for that as well. Hopefully I'll try and get up over the weekend. But the weather of the weekend seems to be a bit wet. So there you go. There's Queen Mary 2. She's round the corner. Norwegian Dawn. And then down here we've got the Britannia. And of course right at the very bottom, the Majestic Princess. And there goes there's the Majestic Princess. So I'm hoping the Majestic Princess will give us some honks. Queen Mary 2's are normally a reliable honker. And let's have a look which one is Majestic. Someone told me the other day that it was only the certain class of Princess cruises that made the honky noises. So I'm not sure about this one. She's 2017, so I'm assuming she does new enough to make noise. Apparently Emerald Princess doesn't, just goes honk. See, there's plenty of chat in the chat, shipmates. Excellent. Oh, there's shipmate Deborah Speller. Oh, there's CS28. I see shipmate J4409's got their guess in. And so is Swifty. Swifty's got his guess in. Okay. Then, what else have we got? CS28. Oh, there's CS28. CS28 has their guess in again. Shipmate Swifty says he's put a bet on last night. This morning it was gone. Ah, yes. I think probably the chat only lasts 12 hours. I didn't think about that. Yeah, probably need to think of a better way of doing that. Anyway, Sarah L. She's got her guess in as well. Oh, there's Stu Footer. He's here. Shipmate Blue Marble is one of our members of the channel. He's got access to the radio, and yes, correct, they have actually revealed the running order for the ships today, so he won't guess. It's very good of you, Shipmate Blue Marble. But they have come up with an order how they are going to depart, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen. But yes. Oh, there Shipmate Pound Wolf. She's got her guess in. Oh, there Carol Finnis. And Shepherd Books. Oh, there Shipmate. He's got his guess in as well. Oh, a whole variety of guesses. Hoy there, Georgina Stevenson. Hoy there, Sue Hawks. Hoy there, UK Cool Guy. Hoy there, Catherine Alicia says, 10-ship weekend. A 10-ship weekend. Oh, do you know what? I never even, I didn't think about adding up the weekend. Hoy there, Leslie R. Got her guess in as well. And Stu Fitter's going with, Shipmate Stu Fitter's going with an alternative guess. Queen Mary 2 to honk first. Ah, okay. Interesting. Shipmate Terry Kenton. Oh, just confirming that Majestic has been playing the Love Boat theme every time we departed port. Excellent. I will check the wind directions. How's the wind? I didn't look at the wind directions. Oh, south-southwest. That's good, because that should blow any noise that Majestic makes towards our outside microphone. Wonderful. That's always a good sign. Only trouble is we do struggle with hearing the other ships, but like I say, I may have a solution coming for that shortly. I shall let you know as soon as I know something. So that's the 4 ships departing this evening, and then I think the captain's going to head off down to the Dancing Man afterwards for much needed lubrication. Ooh, hello, bit of a dirty puff out of Majestic Princess there. It's obviously stoking up the boilers. Well, shipmate Ali Akuma says, "Hi, Captain. We've come down for a weekend at the seaside to watch the ships, staying at Solent Breezes. Excellent. Hoping for some honks. Oh, you'll get a good view of the ships at Solent Breezes, shipmate. If you go to down at Solent Breezes, they've got a clubhouse bar, and there's got a lovely outside terrace there. If you go down to the outside terrace, you can see right up to the Esso refinery, and then you can see right over to Cows. So you'll get a stonking view. I hope you've got a pair of binoculars with you, and don't forget your sunscreen, because it's hot and sunny out there today. And it's Britannia. I wonder if we've got any shipmates on Britannia with flags. Let's have a little look on the stern. Have a little scan down Britannia. Oh, I could just feel a little gentle breeze coming to my cabin. It's already 28 degrees in my cabin. Oh, I can't see any flags as yet. And a good giveaway on departure is if there is a shipmate there standing in the hatch. You see the hatch that's on the bow. They typically start standing in there about 5 to 10 minutes before departure. I can't see anyone, so I would say that might just be a little while yet. But 4 o'clock on the dot now, so we should have someone away soon. I'll turn the radio back on, because I've closed the guessing now. So too late to guess now, I'm afraid, shipmates. You'll have to try another time. Looks lovely out there in the water. Quite calm, actually. The water's quite gentle. Yes, lovely day. I met up with a shipmate friend in Henley for the traditional boat festival. He's got a beautiful wooden boat that he built himself. I took some footage as well, made a little film, so hopefully that'll be coming out soon. Although I will promise to finish day 11 of my 10-day cruise to Boston that ended up being 11 days to New York. I have found some extra footage that I'd been looking for a while. I knew I'd saved it somewhere, and I found that. So I collated all that last night, so I shall get that together over the weekend. Hopefully get that out by the end of the weekend. That's my promise. It might be Monday morning. Well, no, I'm on a ship visit Monday, so it can't be Monday, can it? It could be Monday evening, but it will be very close to this weekend, if not this weekend. Yes, it's a lovely wooden boat. It's all varnished and shiny and a little bit cramped, I might hazard to say, but it runs on a four-cylinder Cortina engine. It's really bizarre. It just looks absolutely amazing.
Yep, that's all she said, thank you. Yeah, might be a delay on the Britannia as well at the moment. Not quite sure what's going to happen there with the mooring still in the water. And the Majestic Princess singling up.
Majestic Princess is singling up. Okay, I'm going to whiz box cam round because box cam can actually see the front of the ships. Box cam's got a replacement coming as well. I've got a few replacements coming. I've noticed that it's all go down at the ferry terminal there. Got the red Kestrel. Oh, hello. Oh dear, come on, box cam, behave yourself. Oh no. Looks like there's some sort of. Well, I shouldn't really say no because I quite enjoy seeing interesting vessels in port. Looks like I don't know what that is, a fishing boat or something. But it's scuppered my decks. It's blocking the view. What is that then? Let's have a look on the tracking app. Oh, it's a tanker. Interesting. I don't know we have tankers here. I wonder if that's an LNG tanker. Yeah, it is an LNG tanker. Alice Koksulich. It's another Dutch. Oh, I can see the bow thrusters going though on Princess. Can't see any of the lines though because they're hidden behind that LNG tanker there. I wonder if Netley View will help us. Not really. I'll try a bit more of a zoom on Netley Cam. I think that's probably maxed out. Oh no, we've got some more zoom. Might be able to see the stern lines. Luckily it's not blowing the camera around too much today. Oh, hang on, come back camera. Don't wander off over there. Here boy. Stop, stay. There we go. Give you a biscuit later. Aha. Yeah, we can actually. Do you know what? It's very rarely that I can utilise Netley Cam like this because it is rather vulnerable to windage. And it looks to me like the lines are still there on the stern. Oh, we can't really see them on the port. Sorry, I can't see them on box cam, but you can see the bow thruster has fired up. So it's a good sign. So that'll force the ship towards the dock side while they let the lines go. And hopefully we'll get some decent haulage. So you heard there on the radio, Britannia apparently is held up a little. I did hear Norwegian Dawn radio in earlier, and I think she's ready to go in the order that has been decided. But like I say, it may not be the order that actually happens. Shipmate Annie Anne, she's asking why she's not there. I think she's asking about the tanker. Do you know what? I have no idea. I've not been in port all day, so it's news to me. I don't know if she was refueling some of the other ships, perhaps. In fact, you know what? I can rewind and see where she's been. Let's have a look. Where has she been? No, she's come in from the Nab anchorage, and before that, she's come in from Bruges. So, no, I don't know. Maybe she is here to fill someone up. But yeah, it's a very odd place for a tanker to be moored. You see those little fluorescent yellow deck linesmen down there on the end of the dockhead, around the corner of the dockhead. Oh, I've got an icy drink here, which is it's exactly what the captain needed. Oh, look, see that? I see a shipmate out on the hatch, so I think that's probably 5 to 10 minutes. And we'd be due for departure from Britannia. Pretty sure that Majestic Princess is ready to go because she's got the bow thrusters on. The linesmen are there on the dock. Oh, look, they're all concentrated in a little huddle now. Shipmate Sean Dolan says she's here to bunker Iona. That's okay. Well, normally we have coral methane for bunkering duties, but I imagined if she was there, she'd be bunkering. But I've got some lines down already. Yep, some lines down on the stern. But I don't know why she wasn't. She was out at Nab Anchorage, but I don't know why she wouldn't stay at the Nab Anchorage. Perhaps she's come in for supplies. Run out of rum and biscuits. A couple of lines in on the stern. Fortunately, we can't see on the front here. It's just, it's just hidden completely by the Alice there. Oh, well, the shipmate Sean Beatty says, how much fuel does a ship hold? I shall give the answer in the best way I can. Quite a lot. Now, I don't mean that in a flippant manner, but I don't know what the capacities are. There you go. All lines are off now. Looks like that on the Majestic Princess. I know, for instance, that Iona and, well, not so much Avia. I know Iona, for instance, when she refuels, she can go up and down to the fjords 2 or 3 times. And when we went across the Atlantic on Norwegian Aqua, she had enough fuel on board to go from Southampton to New York and then do the whole trip again and then do about halfway again. So they've got a lot of fuel on board. They can really travel some distances.
Majestic Princess, busiest, I think you're
I think he's probably saying that all lines are clear.
That's all received, ma'am. Thank you. Got the Red Eagle at the hat.
Yeah, it looks like the last line's coming in on the stern there. Yep.
Red Eagle, busiest.
Bow thruster has turned off. Oh, that's probably going the way. Yes, she's starting to move off.
Red Eagle, busiest.
Of course, you ought to know where Majestic Princess is going. So do I.
Red Eagle, BTS Channel 12.
Majestic Princess is off on a 15-day one-way cruise from Southampton to Boston. So very much like when I was going on the Norwegian Aqua, except we ended up in New York. It's a transatlantic repositioning summer cruise. Interesting. It's calling in at Reykjavik in Iceland, Ísafjörð in Iceland, Grundarfjörð in Iceland, and then over to Canada, Prince Edward Island in Charlottetown in Canada, Sydney in Nova Scotia, Halifax in Nova Scotia, and then over to Boston. And then for the entire summer, she's based in Boston. Then in the winter, she moves down to Fort Lauderdale. And it looks to me like she's based in Fort Lauderdale until April next year. Well, she'll be coming back to the port of Southampton. I'll put the radio back on in case we get some figures. She's moving. Is she moving or not? I think she's moving slowly, isn't she? Wind conditions are fine, aren't they? How is the wind? Wind's still reasonably gentle. Yes, she's definitely moving out now. Just in travelling on Norwegian. No, it's not Norwegian, is it? This is Princess. Let's see if I can find the right advert. There we go. All these ships got more adverts than I know what to do with. Yeah, here we go. This is a 14-day Iceland-Norway cruise. So it's not quite the same, but it's a little bit similar. Some of the itinerary is similar. And this is for June of next year. And that's calling in at Hogsund in Norway, Solden in Norway, Olsund in Norway. A couple of days at sea. Reykjavik in Iceland, Ísafjörð in Iceland, Akureyri in Iceland, and then back to the wonderful port of Southampton. 14 nights on board, and that's from 1749 for an inside, 2076 for a balcony. Shipmate Allen says a large cruise ship can carry up to 2 million gallons. Well, that's quite a lot, isn't it? 2 million gallons. You'll get a few tokens for glasses from BP. I think there's some haulage going on. Let's see if we can pick it up. I think it's a bit faint. I think the wind... Well, the wind should be helping us. I think that might be 3 blasts to the horn. I'm going backwards. That was quite good. I heard that one, that's for sure. Let me turn the volume off a second. So yes, a transatlantic repositioning cruise, which seems a bit odd this time of year, really. Normally the repositioning cruises are more of a winter-summer thing, not a... You know, not at this time. Sorry, maybe a winter-autumn. Spring-autumn? Is that probably what I'm looking for? Spring-autumn. There we go. You can see her poking her head out from behind Britannia there. Good blast to the horn. Hopefully we'll get some more. Queen Mary 2 is normally very successful with the hornage. That's obviously stirred up a few shipmates on Britannia. They've come out into their balconies to see what all the fuss is about. There she is, just pulling away from the dock head now. Surely she'll start reversing around the dock head. She's already starting to reverse there. Blue Spanner Carbon thinks the horn was Solent Ships on a recorder. If only I could play a recorder that well, shipmate. Oh, there's something on the TV. What's on the TV then? What's on the big screen on top of Majestic Princess? Let's have a look, shall we? They're watching the snooker or something. Maybe the cricket. Looks like people making rum-based cocktails.
Seafin VTS.
Oh, tossing pizzas.
Yeah, Seafin VTS. Yeah. My apologies, I seem to have mislaid them. Can I have your details again, please?
There you go. There's something, lots going on there. Obviously the crew having a good time because they're departing.
That's all, Steve. Thank you.
Shipmate Ben Thompson says, watching Homes Under the Hammer. Oh, well. Wouldn't be a bad idea, I suppose. Seeing if there's anyone's got my favourite aft cabin. No one seems to be out on the aft. Now, the first away is the Majestic Princess. I'm assuming the next away might be the Britannia. Although, last I heard on the radio, she has been held up. Well, Pilot Williams is later chat. Is this the first time we've seen Majestic? And is she the newest princess? No, she's definitely not the newest princess. Is it the first time we've seen Majestic? I don't think so. If I've got to be honest, Captain gets a little confused as to about exactly what goes on with some of these ships. That's a little trip on Majestic Princess, though. She's back in the port at Southampton next year after wintering in Miami. How about an Ireland, England 7-day cruise calling in at Falmouth Cove?
Yes, Rakesh, Royal just departing Royal Pier, shifting over to 48 shutdown.
Rakesh will be just that's on this, thank you. The Queen Mary, she's just holding off of 106 at the moment. She's got to recover a tender. And the Majestic Princess backing down, swinging off the dockhead at the moment.
Lovely, thank you.
Oh, yeah, Queen Mary's actually on the move, yes. Yeah, there's Queen Mary. She is on the move already. Oh, so we may not have the running orders may have changed. Where's the tender she's trying to recover? I don't know. You may or may not remember, but
Britannia VTS, sorry, you're calling.
A couple of months ago, Queen Mary 2 left.
Yep, my apologies there. They're just recovering a fender off one of the ships.
Oh, a fender, not a tender, a fender. Yes, a couple of months ago, Queen Mary 2 left, and she had a lifeboat tender in the water. They occasionally drop them in the water for testing. Dropped it in the water, and apparently
Queen Mary 2, the Britannia. Yeah, hi Jim. We've still got to strike a gangway and get to stations. So what's the slot in behind you? Looks like the tender's almost out of the water, isn't it?
right. So we have changed the running order, not as they were initially. Initially, it was going to be as they are in the port. So it was going to be Majestic Princess, Britannia, Norwegian Dawn, and then Queen Mary 2. But it looks like it might be now Princess, Majestic Princess, Queen Mary 2, then Britannia, then Norwegian Dawn. So I think that might be the winning departure order. No, it was a couple of months ago. Queen Mary 2 left, and she dropped in a tender, lifeboat tender to give it a test, I think, into the water, and it couldn't be recovered because the davit wasn't working. So they waited till she pulled out, and they thought they'd try it on the other side, and that didn't work. So they were motoring down Southampton water with this tender, trying to get on board. Oh, there's Red Funnel putting the brakes on, or going backwards. Getting very close, isn't it, to the ship there? I think she's quite a long way in reality. Yes, quite a long way really in reality. There you go, she's all the way over there. It just looks a lot closer on this camera here, just in the viewpoint. Yeah, so she was motoring down Southampton water trying to collect this tender, and eventually they got to about the Esso refinery, and the tender ran out of the engine stopped working. So they had to use the big crane, this massive crane on the front of Queen Mary 2, so they had to use that to rescue the lifeboat tender. It was quite interesting, we just about caught it all on camera. Well, the shipmate Jill said, good afternoon, Captain and all shipmates. It sounds like it's going to be busy this weekend with all the cruise ships coming and going. Yes, busy weekend indeed. We've got a 4-ship Friday, and they're all departing at the same time. Then we have 3 ships tomorrow, 3 ships on Friday, on Sunday, and 2 ships on Monday. Got the Norwegian Dawn's nicely spinning around there now. Lots of yachts out today. Looks like a perfect sailing day out on the water. Keeping an eye on Queen Mary 2. Know that we can see her. Let's check on box cam. Oh, yeah, I could just about. There's the merest hint of Queen Mary 2 there on the right hand side of the screen. still can't work out. Oh, maybe it is a tender she's picking up. Look on the map. There is a tender there on the left-hand side. Shipmates Jupiter says, yeah, horn doorbell is merge. Yeah. Select your favourite horn noise or your novelty doorbell. Red Kestrel here. She's knocked off for the weekend. She's the freight-only ferry. She's just coming down here. Shipmate Nicholas also didn't Southampton Patrol have to tow the tender? Yeah, I think, Jesse, I think you're right. I think they did, didn't they? That's right. I've forgotten about that part. Yes, they had to tow the tender because it had broken down just near the... And then luckily there was a space for Queen Mary 2 to pull over and pick up. So, quite the interesting display that was. I've not seen anything like that before. Shipmate Earthwalker wants a doorbell. Yeah, I suppose you could choose between Queen Mary 2's horn, Independence of the Sea's horn, maybe a Disney horn, or, of course, a horn from a princess ship. The sailing boats are nipping in behind. I think Queen Mary 2 is heading down this way. Yes, she is. It looks like Queen Mary 2 is going to be next. And if with any luck, she'll honk a horn as she passes right behind the microphone. She's normally the Royal Pier is where she sort of honks. Well, there should be, and the end, hers would definitely be the Queen. I think she's talking about having a doorbell, ship horn doorbell. Shipmate Frank Lamanga says, could this ship survive a typhoon? I don't know, is the answer. I would assume so. But they probably don't want to try it out. It's probably the sort of thing they would try and avoid. That's one of your ship school lessons. Don't drive into a typhoon. But yes, I'll imagine they would survive. I suppose it depends on the ferocity of the typhoon. Little speedboat there, whizzing past. Pretty sure that's a speed limited area there. Queen Mary 2 is definitely on her way. She picked up her tender. According to the map, she left the tender behind. I'll be interested to see if the tender has been left behind again. This is going to be a repeat of a few months ago, with the tender chasing Queen Mary 2 down Southampton water. A bit smoky, isn't she, Majestic Princess? Well, the shipmate Andy B says we'll be on Queen Mary 2 next Friday for a 14-night cruise. We'll be waving a red flag. Port side. Guess the wave. Guess the wave. Right. Guess the flag as well, perhaps. Here is the Queen Mary 2 coming down towards our box cam here. Nope. Majestic, here we go. That was that one. Did I have another one? No, it was Liberty of the Seas. There we go. So there we go. That's some sample pricing for a cruise in 2 years' time. Looking rather stately over on box cam is in fact Queen Mary 2. I can see a lot of people up on deck there. Britannia, Queen Mary 2, there we go. Where is Queen Mary 2 off to? Do you know what? I don't know. I've all a bit of a flap getting into my office late. Getting into my cabin late. Come on then. Let's see if I can find this information. She's off on a 7-day round trip to the Norwegian fjords. Very popular destination this time of year. Oh, ferry terminal's looking quite busy there. And Paul from Love Cruise sent me some prices. What's going on here? Oh, nothing's working. Having problems. Looks like the Majestic Princess.
Swiftly, Tessa. Afternoon.
There we go. It's all working again now.
Swiftly, Tessa. So we'll say thank you. Good evening. Have a good weekend.
There we go. Paul sent me some prices over, and I thought this one was quite good. A full world voyage on Queen Mary 2. Not as expensive as I was expecting for 107 nights on board.
Queen Mary 2 VTS all received thank you. Got the Red Eagle dockhead there waiting to get in. And Red Jet 6 outside the Red Sting Delback.
A mere $12,799 for an inside balcony for 107 nights on board Queen Mary 2. Calling in it's New York, Curacao, Panama Canal, Mexico, California, Hawaii, French Polynesia, New Zealand, Australia, Indonesia, Hong Kong, Vietnam, Singapore, Malaysia, Mauritius, South Africa, Namibia, Senegal, Canaries, Spain, and finally back to the wonderful port of Southampton.
Majestic Princess VTS, that's all received, ma'am. Thank you. And figures when you got them.
Yes, let's get some figures. Yes, I was talking about that large crane that's on the front of Queen Mary 2. That's what rescued the boat the other day. There you go, just see it just above the name, that horizontal bars. They're designed to lift up the spare propeller blades that are up there. Those little curvy bits. Captain's cufflinks, as I think they're more familiarly known.
Six VTS, yes please. And got the Red Eagle colleagues there, dockhead in. Red to red with the Queen Mary to Pierhead outwards. Over.
Talking about now, she'll give us a honk.
Solent Ships, Britannia. We're singling up on 46. Follow the QM2 out.
Yeah, Britannia VTS, all understood, sir. Thank you. And the Red Eagle dockhead inward bound there with Red Jet 6.
Okay, all understood. Got figures if you're ready.
There goes Red Eagle, quickly nipping in what she can.
Yep, go ahead, sir.
Sure, we got crew 1362, passengers 3999, totals 5361. That's plus me.
1362 and 3999, all understood.
Good, we've got some passenger numbers here. Passenger numbers for Britannia. 3,999.
Independent Quest, Fernando VTS, that's all received, sir. Thank you. Negative, nothing at the moment. The next one due in will be the Santa Rosa, 1815.
There's Red Eagle bursting through. I have a fantastic view on Red Eagle at the moment. And 1362 crew, so I think Britannia will probably be fairly full.
Red Falcon to account, thank you.
Yep, maximum double occupancy on Britannia is 3,647, so yes, and a maximum double occupancy of 4,400. So pretty much like all the ships we're getting at the moment.
Red Jet 6, yeah, thanks for that, guys.
Pretty much all the ships we're getting at the moment are somewhere in that full category. There's the Red Eagle coming in, being delayed heavily by all the various different ships coming, going, all departing at the same time. I'm disappointed by now. The Queen Mary 2 has normally definitely given us a honk from her horns. The lines are coming in on Britannia. Look at that, I can see them up. She's singling up. She's due away next. And then last after that, Norwegian Dawn. I would think so. Whoever's the winner will be whoever said on the departure order Majestic Princess, Queen Mary 2, Britannia, and then Norwegian Dawn. So who was that? Who had the running order in that order? Well, the shipmate Annie Alice, if I win the lottery, that's where you would find me on that world cruise. Yeah, it'd be a great rate to spend 107 nights, wouldn't it? Absolutely perfect. I think by the time you've paid for a few packages, it might cost a bit more than that, though. I think we've got imminent inbound haulage. Hopefully Britannia might reply. Well, definitely heard some horns. Hope you heard them as well, shipmates. No doubt that was an exchange between Queen Mary 2 and Britannia, I feel. I'm going to check the map and see how Norwegian Dawn's getting on. Oh, Norwegian Dawn. No, she's not moved yet. I'm going to whiz this camera around over there so that I can see Norwegian Dawn when she leaves. And is Britannia on the move just yet? Let's have a look. Is Britannia on the move? I think she's still got a few lines down. So far, horns from all ships. Let's hope we get some honking from Majestic Princess. That'll be a full house. I don't know if anyone guessed the correct order. I'll go through when I can. Looks like the lines are just singled up now.
BTS, City of London, Hallfast and Burnley Wharf.
City of London, BTS, all received, sir. Thank you. Good afternoon to you. What's their next sailing? I think I've got here 02:45 in the morning.
BTS, negative. Vessel will stay alongside tonight and sail tomorrow. So sometime in the morning, afternoon.
Yeah, that's understood. Yeah, obviously they'll need to give at least 3 hours notice for a pilot.
Yeah, they should be contacting you soon.
That's understood. I'll just put it down as an AM for the time being.
Yes, that's all copy. Thank you.
No sign yet of Norwegian Dawn. Oh, well, the shipmate Kathleen Archer. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for becoming a member of the channel. Much appreciate your support. Make your way down to the galley, grab yourself a mug of grog, and also make use of the benefits of becoming a member. Join our Discord channel, where you can hear the VTS radio all day. all the time, 24 hours a day, and you can also chat amongst like-minded shipmates. There should be a link somewhere there in the member benefits section. Beautiful view here. I do like this view of Netley Cam of Queen Mary 2 arriving at the dock head here. I suppose with a 4 o'clock departure, it's a really great time. Get up on deck. It's lovely and warm out there. Build up yourself a bit of appetite. Build up a thirst. And then enjoy a rum-based cocktail later. My dear shipmates up there on the stern. Water looks very inviting. Well, the shipmate Sean Beattie says, hi Captain, how did you become a member? There should be a join button somewhere. I say that in a vague sense of the word somewhere. Yeah, there should be a join button somewhere. And you hit that and then it will explain what it's all about. You should be able to join up. Looks a very busy ship. We haven't had any numbers for Queen Mary 2 yet, so we've had numbers for the first two, I think. And they're all, as per usual at the moment, really busy. Every ship leaving port is really busy. Queen Mary 2 is off on a 7-day round trip. Like so many ships at this time of year, 7-day round trip to the Norwegian fjords, calling at Stavanger in Norway, Ålesund in Norway, Skjolden in Norway, and then back to the wonderful port of Southampton.
Thank you.
And this look, I like this view here. You can see the two ships at the same time, and all lines are in on Britannia by the looks of it. Yes, so she is on the move as well. Phew-wee. Busy. Oh, I think my technology is not enjoying this hot weather. Stop. There we go. Oh, the cameras are being very unresponsive. I wonder if the hot weather slows the internet down. That's what it feels like. There we go. Queen Mary 2 off to the fjords, and then she's going to New York. Is the next cruise. I think one of our shipmates said they were off on a 14-day cruise next, and I think that's the one they're off to, New York. Well, shipmate, Alistair Adam, welcome aboard, shipmate. Hey, thanks for becoming a member. Like I say, get yourself down to the galley, grab yourself a mug of grog, and make sure you join our Discord server. Link should be there somewhere in the description. Yeah, everything at the moment is breaking. Oh, no, it gets working again now. Gosh, it's all having lots of little hiccups. A bit like me, I'll be having a hiccup shortly.
BTS Britannia underway from 46.
Britannia underway, we'll receive that. Thank you.
I get this Britannia, she's underway. I haven't heard anything from Norwegian Dawn, that's the last one. Well, the shipmate Kathleen Archer says we are watching the ships sail from our hotel in Tenerife. Ooh, wonder what the weather's like in Tenerife. Feels like we've got Spanish weather here. Definitely got that feeling to the weather. Oh, it's warm. Currently 23.2 in ports, 70% humidity. Visibility is excellent, 40 nautical miles. Where's the ship gone? There it is.
Stephen, BTS, that's all received. Thank you. And good evening to all.
Everything's stopping working. I was like, I've made this analogy before with spinning plates, and that's what I feel like. Every time I look around, something else has stopped, and I've got to refresh it and restart it. I don't know what's going on. I'll blame it on the heat. Magnificent sight of Queen Mary too. We see her quite a lot here in the Port of Southampton. She's 21 years old, built in 2004. And the big difference between Queen Mary 2 and all the other cruise ships is she's not a cruise ship, she's an ocean liner. Big distinguishing factor is the speed. Has a speed of 30 knots or 56 kilometres an hour for all you continental types, 35 miles an hour in the King's units, whereas most of the other cruise ships will have top speed somewhere in the range of 22 knots, 21 knots. So she is considerably faster. And her design also is very different. The promenade deck, the freeboard, is much higher sided. She's longer, thinner, taller than your average cruise ship. For some reason that reminded me of Yogi Bear. Also has a very distinctive silhouette, a really prominent bow there. Beautiful colourings. And the other morning she came in, and I live streamed in the morning when she came in, and it just was very pretty indeed. The water and the sky were very flat and pale, and Queen Mary 2 was sharp, bright white, lovely red funnel. Looked absolutely fantastic. Play shipmates on their balconies for Britannia. Let's see if I can get Britannia now. That's Norwegian Dawn. Britannia, there we go. Where is Britannia off to, I hear you ask? Well, let me tell you, I can tell you exactly where she's off to. She's off on a 14-day Mediterranean Isles, Mediterranean Islands trip. I don't know if you need to go to the Mediterranean Islands. It feels like the Mediterranean here today.
BTS, Red Jet 6, shortly departing Town Quay for Caps.
Yeah, Red Jet 6, BTS, afternoon again. The Queen Mary 2, Northwest Bentley, outwards, the Majestic Princess at the Catlander, outward bound, all clear channel. And the Britannia making her way out of the ocean dock there. Out, over.
That's all, copy, thank you.
The Britannia off on a 14-day round trip Mediterranean. So she's calling in to Cadiz in Spain, Alicante in Spain. Then she's overnighting in Palma de Mallorca in the Balearic Islands. Then visiting Cartagena in Spain, then all the way around to Gibraltar. Probably get some cheap cigarettes there, and then arriving back here in the port of Southampton. And here's some pricing for a trip on Britannia in September next year. 7 nights to the fields. Starting at £799 on £1,000 for a balcony. That's Britannia. I've only one advert from Paul for Britannia. I can see quite a lot. I see lots of white patches. If I zoom in, you see lots of white patches on the side. So if I zoom in, that might make a bit more sense what the white patches are. I maybe we need to zoom in a bit more. Yeah, you can see those white. Come on, focus camera. Come on. I know it's hot. I know you don't want to do it. There you go. So you can see those white patches there. That's where people have folded the doors open between the cabins. So if they have someone they know on the neighbouring cabin, you can fold the barrier between the two balconies to one side, and then you've got yourself a lovely big balcony. I've seen quite a lot of that recently. Obviously, it takes a little bit of coordination. Oh, hello. Hello, hello. Wasn't expecting a flag. I didn't think we'd seen any flags today.
Yeah, Whisper, this is Southampton BTS, loud and clear.
There we go. They're looking very sunny and pleased with themselves. Very smug with their choice of date of departure. Really good choice. Scottish there. They've come a long way. So we had the Welsh people yesterday, Scottish people today. All of the regions. I don't think we've had a Northern Ireland contingent yet. We do tend to get lots of Welsh people. I don't know why. or unless Welsh people like to fly their flags a lot. Difficult to know. They're giving us a wave now. It takes about 10 seconds or so before they can realise they see themselves. Oh, now they definitely know they're on. Woohoo! Yeah, party time. Don't get carried away drinking those rum-based cocktails, will you? Think the heat will frazzle your brains. I'd imagine even the temperature here in the port of Southampton must be quite extreme for Scottish people. I was listening to the radio the other morning, and even some of the farmers not so long ago were still getting the occasional frost. Just can't imagine getting frosts at this time of year. There's got Britannia's moving out to the ocean docks. Still no movement from Norwegian Dawn as yet. I don't know if we had a winner from guessing what time the cruise ships depart. Or which water they were going to depart. There we go, Britannia's picking up some speed now.
Apologies, the station calling VTS.
Britannia, she was built in
7 VTS, that's all received, thank you. Good evening to you. Got the Majestic.
Britannia built in 2015, and as we heard, she had to think through a good number of passengers on board. I think it was like 3,200. I should have written it down. I'm all over flap today. Nothing's really working very well. She has a number of sister ships, does the Britannia. The Discovery Princess, the Enchanted Princess, the Majestic Princess, the Regal Princess, the Royal Princess, and the Sky Princess. We're off on the Sky Princess in October for our group cruise. It's 143,000 gross tons. I'll say she's probably in the sort of medium weight cruise ship category. Not one of the big ones, but certainly not small by any stretch. And she was refurbished last year, so everything should be tickety-boo on board. Oh, shipmate, excellent Blue Spanner Matt King says just one person's got it right, and I think it's Sue Hawks. Well done, Sue Hawks. Round of applause there, shipmate. Yeah, well done. I'm not sure I have any particular prize, but drop me an email. I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can find something for you. Maybe I'll send you a signed photograph of the captain. No, that sounds weird, doesn't it? I'll send you a signed photograph. No, I'll just send you a picture of a ship. Name a ship, and if I've got a picture of it, I'll send it to you. How about that? That was very impressive. Just one person got it right. I thought it might be tricky because it's just they never quite depart on time. Shipmate Robert Fleming, only Britannia given. No, we've had numbers from, I think, Queen Mary 2, no, and Britannia, and no, we've had numbers from the first one, Majestic Princess. She called in very early with numbers. I'm not sure if we've had numbers for Queen Mary 2. I must say I've been somewhat distracted with the goings on, and I've turned the radio off again. Well, the shipmate Bastrom says, don't recall seeing P&O Zura for a while.
Hello, VTS. Evening again.
Is she only doing flying cruises? I don't know, actually.
That's all understood, thank you.
Just a quick look on box cam. No sign of Norwegian Dawn yet. Look at the grass in Mayflower Park, though. Certainly gone. Very yellow, hasn't it? Shipmate, what's the shipmate? The Ebby Teal says, so excited for our cruise liner. We are on deck 15 with a balcony. We don't have a flag, but we are free. When we sail off, we wave our towels. All right, towels work. High visibility towels. Always good to see. Well, plenty of cranes there. I wonder if those cranes are there for the Sail GP. We have the Sail GP race going on at the weekend. I wonder if that's what those cranes are for. They've been setting up over in the ocean terminal. And we have the other two ships are heading down Southampton water. I don't quite know where they are.
BDS, Britannia, Western Sharp hours.
Britannia VTS, all received it, thank you. I've got the Red Osprey and Red Jet 7 cultural turn inwards.
Thank you.
Oh, everything is very unresponsive today. I'm going to put it down to the heat, so I'm a little bit unresponsive myself. Come on. You move the camera and it won't stop. It just keeps spinning in the opposite direction. Oh, how frustrating. The app keeps crashing. It used to be a good app, and then they updated it, and since then, it's not a good app. It's a naughty app. There we go. It's working now. Nope, stop working again. Stop. Oh, what is the matter with this? Let's try this one over here then. Nope, nothing in view over there. Oh, there we go. Right, now it's behaving itself. Shipmate Dave Carden, was answering a question on Azure. It says, based in Tenerife, doing the Canary Islands. Ah, there we go. I knew someone would know. Yeah, you're right. I have not seen it for a while. That's the interesting thing with the ships. They often bounce around to different locations, doing different things.
Independent Quest VTS, that's all correct, sir. That's all correct. And the Santa Rosa is... she's drifting now at the moment, southeast down and southeast about 15 miles at the moment. So, yeah, nothing for the master.
So this is the Queen Mary 2. She's heading up to the fjords. I wonder if perhaps a little light relief from some cooler weather in the fjords might be appreciated. And then after that, one of our shipmates said they were off on a 14-day trip on Queen Mary 2, and I think that's going to be from Southampton to New York, but interestingly via the fjords and Iceland, also popping into Halifax in Nova Scotia. Well, shipmate OC Aviation says, what time is Dawn departing? Well, the Norwegian Dawn is about almost an hour late at this point in time. She called in very early on, actually. Well, the shipmate Bill W. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Thanks for subscribing. She called in about an hour ago and said she was more than ready to go, and she has not gone. So I don't know what's going on there with Norwegian Dawn. The other three are making their way down Southampton water. Be over on. That is the Majestic Princess, just getting to Cowshot Spit. You can see all the beach huts, all the colourful beach huts there. Who needs to go on a beach holiday to the Costa del Sol when you have the Cowshot Spit? That's your...
Majestic Princess Theatre. Afternoon, ma'am. Majestic Princess Theatre, yep, west of the tower. That's all received, ma'am. Thank you. And have you got the figures yet, ma'am?
Oh, I can't hear you. Oh. I thought we already had figures for Majestic Princess. Which ones do we have figures for then? I should have written it down on a bit of paper. Unfortunately, I've just been at the traditional boat festival, Henley.
3509 and 1332. That's one. All received, ma'am. Thank you. The next boarding we have will be the Santa Rosa 1815. Santa Rosa 1815. That's a nap in Woodbound.
So figures for Majestic Princess and 3,509 passengers. She has a maximum passenger capacity of 4,200 and maximum double occupancy 3,560. So yep, be pretty much full. And 1332 crew, and that's the same as their maximum crew numbers. Shipmate Kex says, "Oh, what is Dancing Man? Oh, Dancing Man, right." Well, the first four are the departures this evening: Majestic Princess Britannia, the Norwegian Dawn, and the Queen Mary 2, and the Dancing Man. Dancing Man is a very good. Is a very good pub here in the port of Southampton that brews its own beer. They have normally about 11 or 12 beers on tap. I think they even make a cider as well. But yes, it is a pub, and that's where the captain will go. Hang on. Now that the captain's thinking about it. In case you're wondering, shipmates, I am the captain of the Solent Ships YouTube channel, broadcasting to you live and direct from the port of Southampton. And that's almost, well, I actually went live a bit early. It's like an hour and 5 minutes, so we'll call that an hour and 5 minutes for the Captain's Banner sweepstakes, in case anyone's got that one. Phew. It's been a warm evening here in my cabin. We're still waiting for one departure as well. That is the Norwegian Dawn. So the weekend we've got the Sail GP racing. That should be interesting to watch that. See if I can. Well, shipmate Max Shortle said, "What did I miss? You missed 3 departures. We've still got 1 more to come, though, shipmate." It does look really pleasant out there on the Solent. Very calm indeed. Hardly any white caps, so yeah, very smooth water. I suspect there's probably a lot of yachts out there. Oh no, I can't see many. That's surprising. Shipmate Paul Banham says, "Azura sails out of Malta for the Mediterranean summer and sails the Canaries in the winter." Oh, well, there you go. That explains why we've not seen Azura for a while. This is Britannia heading down Southampton water. Prices for Britannia? No, it's Cunard. Cunard. Majestic. There you go. Well, the shipmate John Fletcher says, ahoy, Captain, for a very warm Birmingham. Yeah, it is very warm here in my cabin. So I'll edit up my little spin out on Miss Isle, the little wooden boat that I went on the Henley River this afternoon, built by a fellow YouTuber. Actually, I'll stick his YouTube channel in the chat. Well, I'll try to see if I can do that. Let's see if I can do something creative here. It's the design of the boat is called a rocket, so he's called it Miss Isle. Let's see if I can share his channel with you. I'll do that. Oh, in fact, no, why don't I just find a video that of one of the ships of the ship I actually went on, a little boat. If he's made, I'm sure he's made one. Yeah, here we go. So this is the little boat I went out on Henley. I shall put a link in the description now. In our chat. Here we go. Lovely wooden boat. There's a Majestic Princess. She's coming around shortly to the Campbells, the Bramble turn. Well, there's South Coast drones. Not out droning this evening then. Shipmate Ian Cooper asking what's the difference between long tons and short tons with regards to displacement, please. Do you know what I have? I think I know, but I'm not entirely sure. Probably I think it's a unit thing. It's to do with the metricization, but I don't remember the details. Having a quick look on the map, all these little pink vessels are pleasure craft. As you can see, quite a lot of pleasure craft out here. Quite a few coming out of Portsmouth, Gosport. There's a few here out of Lymington. There's a few here out of the Beauly River, and of course a few here out of Yarmouth. These are on the River Medina in Cowes and up to Newport. And of course, lots and lots going out of the Hamble. Hamble is really busy. Shipmate Sue Hawks, yeah. Oh, her chat went off. Our winner, Sue Hawks, the winner of our Guess the Order of the ships departing. She did a very good job. We just had the one winner. It never occurs to me what would happen if we had more than one winner, but we had just the one winner. did very well to guess the order because, frankly, I had a little guess beforehand to myself, and I got it wrong. So you did a fantastic job there, shipmate. There we go. You see the Majestic Princess. She's turning round Cowshot Spit, and then Queen Mary 2 following her down with one of the red funnels coming this way. Shipmate South Coast Drones not out flying his drone. He'd love to be, but instead he's watching the ship's TV here, which is commendable, especially as he says, I'm stuck at work. Glad to hear that you are being very productive on work time. There is the Majestic Princess on the other side of Cowshot Spits there in the distance. And then right at the very foreground here, all those banners along the bottom there, that is the Sail GP pit lane, I suppose. I don't know what you'd call it. But anyway, that's where they got all their bits and pieces and fiddle with their boats. They're out racing all weekend. I don't know if they went out today for some testing. I didn't see. In fact, what is that? Is that something? It looks like there might be a Sail GP boat just there. Yes. That's got the hints of a Sail GP boat about it. Which one that is? A Scallywag. Well, very impressive looking vessel. Well, the shipmate Sir DWL, sorry, Sir DLW. Fond memories of Majestic Princess Trans-Pacific 2 years ago. Trans-Pacific? Gosh, I hadn't really thought of that. Trans-Pacific. I'm always talking about transatlantic. But of course, I forget you can go trans-Pacific. Shipmate Stu Footer saying that Majestic is she still honking a horn? Obviously, I've got no way of telling from here. I know Shipmate Stu is based on the island, so I mean maybe he's hearing horns. Oh, Shipmate South Coast Drones. The advantages of working from home. Advantages of being at home, working. Well, maybe. I know exactly what you mean. Britannia must be getting quite close now. Oh no, the camera's gone off again. Oh. It's not working very well today, shipmates. Everything is rebelling against me. I'm blaming the hot weather or lack of control from the cameras. Really troublesome on that cam. Go on. What's the matter with it? And there's Britannia closely following Queen Mary 2. And we're still waiting. It's gone off. What is the matter with this camera? There we go. It's just not behaving itself today. There we go. Still waiting for the departure of Norwegian Dawn. Supposed to be away at 4 o'clock. And she's still here. Just check my information. Nope, still scheduled to depart at 4. Majestic Princess, she's off on a 15-day transatlantic repositioning summer cruise. I said it's unusual to have a repositioning cruise this time of the year. Normally there's spring or autumn affairs. She's heading up to Reykjavik in Iceland, then Ísafjörð in Iceland, then Grudjafjörð in Iceland, then across the Atlantic. See Queen Mary 2 in the background there. Across the Atlantic to Prince Edward Island in Canada, then Sydney in Nova Scotia in Canada, then Halifax in Nova Scotia in Canada, and then back, then arriving at Boston, Massachusetts. Queen Mary 2 looking particularly fetching in this lovely light this evening. We've got one more departure this evening. We've had the Majestic Princess to Britannia and the Queen Mary 2. It's just the Norwegian dawn, and we're going to get very close to me Captain missing his appointment with the Dancing Man at this rate. Tomorrow we have 3 departures. We have the Ventura, the Iona, and the Sky Princess. Sunday, 3 departures. The Independence of the Seas, the Avia, and the Regal Princess. All really good times. So tomorrow it's 4 o'clock, 4:30, and 5:15. Then on Sunday it's 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and 5 o'clock. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and 5 o'clock, yeah. Regal Princess, Avia, and Independence of the Seas on Sunday. And then on Monday, we've got 2 departures. The Ada Perla
Santa Rosa, Southampton Beaches.
And the Oceana Vista. I've got a ship visit on the Oceana Vista.
Santa Rosa Beaches, that's all copied. You'll be boarding your pilot 1815-1815 Bravo. Keep a good listening watch on this channel for VHS and 09 for pilots. Do not pass the pilot boarding station until your pilot is safely on board the bridge. Over.
No, I've lost control of Netley Cam again.
Santa Rosa, Southampton Beaches, that's all received. Over. Alicante Cows, BGS, that's all received traffic information. Majestic Princess, approaching Prince Consort, outbound to Nab. She's followed by Queen Mary 2, Calshot Boy. She's clear channel vessel. Over.
There you go. Look back again.
Alicante Cows, BGS, additional traffic information. The Queen Mary 2 is followed by Britannia. Hook out, clear channel.
Well, shipmate Sean Beatty's Hi Captain is the channel showing the Ventura coming in the morning at 5:45. Yes, Ventura arriving at 5:45. In fact, on Saturday
VTS, Maersk Londrina are getting underway now.
There is a Ventura arriving at 5:45, and then Iona and Sky Princess arriving at 6:30.
Thank you.
This is the Majestic Princess getting near Cowes.
Sail GP, Southampton VTS.
Ah, Sail GP. One of those racing boats.
Sail GP, VTS, yes, clear to proceed, over.
We've got a Sail GP boat going out for some testing this evening, I wonder. I wonder if we'll be able to see them.
Sail GP, Southampton VTS, over. Samalo, Southampton VTS, over.
Well, the shipmate Christine said we just booked Majestic this week for next year. So lovely to see her. And trying to work out which is our cabin. Oh, that's always the challenge, isn't it? Could be any one of those cabins. You'll try and work out which deck you're on, which is not easy. Well, I suppose you know if you're on the front or the back.
Samalo, Southampton VTS,
Try and work out if you're forwards or backwards, whereabouts you are. It can be quite tricky, especially when they're passing by. I know often people say that, oh, I'm on the 8th deck in the middle, and on the larger ships that's quite difficult to spot people if they're waving from those sorts of locations. It really is quite tricky. That's the Southampton patrol boat there, making sure that no one gets in the way of the cruise ships. Britannia heading down towards Southampton water. Still no word from Norwegian Dawn. Considering she radioed in well over an hour and a half ago, nothing since. Very strange.
Red Osprey VTS, yes, proceed if safe to do so.
Excellent.
And the patrol is making sure no one gets in the way of Queen Mary 2. Very busy stretch of water here around Brambles Bank. It is clear. It's a clear channel area, so if you're a clear channel vessel, no one else should be in your way.
Britannia VTS, that's all copied. No immediate traffic for you. Looking ahead, the Santa Rosa will be boarding her pilot, Bravo 1815 in Southampton, over.
So it's Queen Mary 2 entering the Solent here. She's just about to head around Cowshot Spit. Well, the shipmate Gina Stoger says, bye Britannia, see you in 11 weeks. Well, then Johnny B says, hi there, Captain. He says, I'm back. Well done, shipmate. Johnny B's not been very well lately, but appears he's all back. Well done, shipmate. Good to see you on board. Queen Mary 2 here, and then that is the Majestic Princess passing by Cowscam. They pick up quite a bit of speed here. Oh, we're lucky we get to see them coming in nice and slowly from our point of view. There we go. We can see Britannia in the background. They've got the spacing really equal amongst the first three departures. I always like it when you can see multiple ships in the viewpoint at the same time.
LGP diving VHS.
And there goes Sky Princess. No, not Sky Princess. Majestic Princess.
Divers VHS, that is all copied over. Security. All stations. This is Southampton BTS. Information. Divers are out of the water, 44 berth. Repeat. Divers are out of the water, 44 berth. Southampton BTS out.
Security message is one down from a mayday. It's normally announces divers in the water or hazards. Something like that. So you hear a lot of securities.
Regit 7 VGS, that's all copied. Traffic information. Red Osprey GIMP in.
I wonder if these two cranes here are for the SailGP boats, lowering them in the water. Well, the shipmates Carol asks, it's all like in the Isle of Wight camp. Yeah, it's good view from there. It's for our friends over on the Isle of Wight, the Isle of Wight camp people. They've got a whole load of cameras scattered all around the Isle of Wight. You should go and check them out. Some really good views of the Needles and Ryde and all over the place. Absolutely stunning.
Regit 6 VGS, that's all copied. Traffic information. Queen Mary 2 West Bramble outbound. She's clear channel. She's followed by Britannia Castle Point out, also clear channel.
That's Queen Mary 2 rounding the Bramble Bank. Get quite a lot of movement as you come in and out the port of Southampton. One side to the other side and then round to the other side.
Regit 6 VHS, Calshot, tide gauge reading 4.28, 4.28. Oh. Regit 6 VHS, that's all copied, over.
I'm really struggling with Netcam today. I had a really lovely shot then of the 2 cruise ships, and it's just gone away from me again. I don't really know what's going on with it. Doesn't appear to be liking the hot weather.
Whisper VHS, that's all copied. Clear to proceed, over.
VGS Norwegian Dawn.
Oh, Norwegian Dawn. You've woken up, have you?
Norwegian Dawn, VHS, over.
Yeah, we'll be ready to go here now very shortly. Going to station, so I'll have a word with the Maersk and hopefully be underway very shortly and out to Edinburgh.
Norwegian Dawn, VTS, that's all copied. Traffic information at the Maersk Londrina. She is away from SCT1 outbound. Over.
Yeah, I can see it there, thank you.
Oh, let's have a look. He's got a... So the Norwegian Dawn. Oh, I see. Norwegian Dawn's got a container ship to contain with. So there is a container ship here that's just started to depart, I think. Oh, no, she's... Yep, she's just on her way. So the Norwegian Dawn.
VHS, that's all copied.
Norwegian.
Traffic information. Queen Mary 2, Prince outbound.
The Norwegian Dawn needs to get going before the container ship. Even my computers. Everything's going slow this afternoon, shipmates. Apologise. Well, shipmate Nicholas Sauce would love to do transatlantic in February. Certainly, I enjoy transatlantic, I must say. Yeah, really struggling with internet connection here at the moment. There is Britannia on the other side of the Cowshot Spit. And it does sound like we will see Norwegian Dawn shortly. Which is great. She's been a while. Oh, hello. And I think that is a Sail GP boat, if I'm not mistaken. Don't know if we know which Sail GP boat it is. I think it might be Whisper. So these are the foiling race boats. Oh, yep, it is Whisper. It says it on the stern. And they're competing in the Sail GP race this weekend. And here's Britannia. Now she's rounded Cowshot Spit. Where was it? Charlie Galloway? Isn't it a Sail GP boat? It's not a Sail GP boat. Okay. I was wondering. There was a Sail GP boat that's on its way. Didn't look, wasn't very convinced it was a Sail GP boat, but I don't know. What is it then, shipmate? If it's not a Sail GP boat, what is Whisper? Whisper. I'll get my other vessel finder up. Yeah, don't know what sail that one is. Certainly looks fast, whatever it is. And just coming over onto Cow's Camp is the lovely silhouette here of Queen Mary 2 heading around the Bramblebank, now heading out up to the fjords. It's gone again. Everything's broken again. Oh, it's working again now. I'm not sure what the problem is here. I think maybe it's a problem with my internet connection, because everything is going very slowly and pausing for many seconds at a time.
Phoenix, VHS.
Queen Mary 2 is off on a 7-day round trip to the fjords, calling at Stavanger in Norway, Ålesund in Norway, Skogden in Norway, and then arriving in the wonderful port of Southampton.
Phoenix, VHS, that's all copied, over. Samalo, Southampton, VHS, over.
Our shipmate makes a good point. So if it's a sail GP boat, how's it moving without no sail up?
Samalo, Southampton, VHS, that's all copied.
I don't know, unless there was someone towing it. I couldn't quite see from my angle. I wonder if I can get it up on itching cam. Let's have a look on itching cam. Doesn't sound. Let's have a look at sail GP boats. Yep, Whisper is a sail GP boat. Apparently. There is a sail GP called Whisper. Not sure exactly what boat that was. Might just be an event boat. I'm trying to locate it on the other camera. I'm not succeeding. There we go. Oh, everything is breaking. Shit. Oh. I'm not doing very well here this evening. Everything is breaking on me. Everything is going very slowly breaking. I'm not entirely sure where the problem is. I don't know if it's my internet connection, the weather, or quite what it is.
Will Freedom, Southampton VHS, you're very faint, sir. Over.
Could be my sweaty fingers, of course.
Will Freedom. Repeat your message, over.
Let's see if we can. There we go. Camera's working now.
Will Freedom, VHS, that's all copied, over.
That's the sailing boat that came out of the Empress dock. Doesn't look like a great deal of space to store your rum-based cocktails on that one.
Norwegian Dawn, VHS, that's all copied. They reported traffic for you, over.
Oh, the shipmate Andreas Stutken says, lovely greetings to my wife. We would be on the Queen Mary 2. Well, many thanks, shipmate. Yes, Paul, our channel sponsor from Love Cruise, sent over some stunning prices on Queen Mary 2 the other day. It was very attractive indeed. Well, the shipmate Jill H. Oh, shipmate up right in my wheelhouse there. She says, just booked our first repositioning cruise for next year. Heard so much about them from this channel. Couldn't resist. Oh, you sneaky dog, you. Oh, the repositioning cruises, I think, are possibly my favourite. You get quite a lot of destinations, and you get a lot of time on board the ship, and the prices are very competitive. So, yeah, excellent. I wonder where you are off to then, shipmate Jill H. Princess Britannia rounding the Bramble Bank here. Well, the shipmate Wendy D says, is there a good website for repositioning cruises? Well, if you want a repositioning cruise, I would say just get in contact with Paul from Love Cruise. He'll be able to help you out. He knows where they are. He can list all the repositioning cruises and let you know what the price will be. And an expert in all things cruisy, shippy. And I frequently ignore his advice, much to my detriment. Well, the shipmates, Louise Kent says, ahoy shipmates, 50 days till my husband and I travel on Ventura. 50 days. Not long, is it? 50 days, where will that take you? That will be September, I would think, wouldn't it? So just outside the school holidays. There are quite a number of repositioning cruises, so yes, I would. But like as I said earlier, they mainly happen in the springtime and the autumn time. In the autumn time, all the ships in Europe here tend to head over to the Caribbean, and then in the springtime they come back. So we did have one positioning cruise, didn't we? Which was that on? Which Dawn? No, was it? I can't find it. I thought we had a repositioning cruise today, but I can't find the advert. No, I can't find it. Over on Boxcam, there's that container ship that's departing, and Norwegian Dawn said she would get out before, so let's hoping that works out. Ferry terminal looks quite busy with the weekend traffic heading over to the Isle of Wight. Unfortunately, you've not necessarily picked a good weekend. We're going to be having a bit of rain forecast, I think, for the port. Well, the shipmate Louise Kensal, 6th of September, our 25th wedding anniversary, will be in Cadiz. Whale and dolphin watching. Well, I didn't know you could do that in Cadiz. Shipmate Sean Beattie says, since watching this channel, it's made us book a cruise in September 26 on Ventura, Spain and Portugal, 7 nights, first cruise, can't wait. Good choice there, shipmate. Very popular. Hello, I see a towel being waved. Very popular with many of the shipmates, some of the smaller, older P&O ships. They rave about them extensively. Well, the shipmate Spike says 13 days until they leave Southampton on a Spanish cruise. Everyone's going on a cruise. I feel left out. Well, the shipmate Aniana says it is a Norwegian Dawn left out. No, in fact, just your mere mention, asking if she's on strike. There you go. She starts appearing on our screens as we speak. Norwegian Dawn, she is off on an 11-day round trip, British Isles, Ireland and Amsterdam.
Reg at 6, VTS, that's all copied. Proceed if safe to do so.
I must have to say, it's a peculiar itinerary, this one. 11 days. calls in at Leith for Edinburgh in Scotland, then Invergordon in Scotland, then the Isle of Skye. Interesting stop there. Then Dublin in the Republic of Ireland, then Belfast in Northern Ireland, and then bizarrely heads all the way over to Holland. To Ijnud in Holland, then Zeebrugge for Bruges in Belgium, then Le Havre in Paris, and then back to the port of Southampton. So it's a real old sort of combination there on Norwegian Dawn. Norwegian Dawn, slightly older than some of the ships we've seen recently this evening. She is 23 years old, built in 2002. Maximum capacity on board is 2,800. Maximum double occupancy is 2,340. I suspect it's probably around about 2,400 and something, 2,500 on board. Christened by Kim Cottrell. Interesting. Last refurbished in 2016. Don't want to say that it's due for refurbishment, but it's probably due for refurbishment. So she's out reversing nicely away here, though. Plenty of speed. Here we go. This is a similar cruise, I would say. Yes, this is the same cruise. So it gives you an idea on pricing. But this one is for end of August this year. Same itinerary, 11 nights on board, an inside cabin from 778 per person, or an aft penthouse from 3,989 per person. I like the sound of an aft penthouse. Seems like a good price for an inside cabin. Or perhaps you would prefer something later this year. Now, this is a one-way cruise with a £250 airfare credit, so hopefully that would cover your return back to the UK. Inside cabins from just over £1,000. And this is France, Germany, Belgium, calling in Le Havre in France, Ijmudin in Netherlands, Zeebrugge in Belgium, Hamburg in Germany, overnight as well. I do like an overnight stop. Copenhagen in Denmark, Wundermund in Germany, Aarhus in Denmark, and then Oslo in Norway. And you'd have to fly back from Oslo afterwards. But this is exactly the same cruise here. Now, will Norwegian Dawn disappoint? Or will she give us some horns? I noticed there are a couple of thingies up on the rear here. I'm not quite sure what they are. Dinosaurs or something. I think someone said there's some sort of dinosaur park or something on the stern. Well, the shipmate Darren Murley says, evening, Captain, they'll be sailing on Avia on to Spain and France Sunday the 3rd of August. Deck 12 at the front will be waving. We will keep an eye out for you there, shipmate. And the Norwegian Dawn has started her turn. Well, the shipmate Karen J says, 88 days to the Solent Ships cruise. Yes, not long now, is it? I do need to get on board with that. I've missed the other ship over there. I need to get on board my own cruise. I'm going to need to arrange the pub quiz. I've got a pub quiz arranged. I've got some questions sorted out.
Majestic Princess, Southampton Beach, yes, sir.
I've got a few more questions to write up.
Majestic Princess, BHS, that's all copied. Traffic information. Santa Rosa, approximately 6 miles southeast of Nav. She's boarding a Pilot Bravo 1815 into Southampton.
That's right. Shipmate Ariana says it's the kids' pool. That's right. I knew someone explained what it was, and I couldn't think what it was. Yep, kids' pool area makes sense. Yeah. Pretty decent little spin on there. Shipmate Chris Butler says, what are all the dinosaurs all about? Yes, apparently the kids' pool, shipmate. It's the kids' area. You can see over here, that is the Britannia. Yeah, and I noticed the dinosaurs are in the correct nautical colours, red on the left-hand side and green on the right-hand side.
Channel 3, VHS, that's all copied. There's no reported traffic in and out from the west. Over.
Well, this should make sure Beatty says, what is an aft penthouse? Where was the aft penthouse? Was it on Norwegian Dawn or was it on something else? On something else, I think, wasn't it? Oh, no, aft penthouse. Aft penthouse. Right, yes. I'll quickly zoom in. Aft penthouse will be one of these cabins at the back here somewhere. I'm guessing probably one of these ones at the very back on the stern. Have to check the ship layout, but my guessing it's one of those. There are probably some bigger cabins there, and they call them penthouses. Off the side of ferry cab. Oh, she's really spinning quite close to the dock there. They do spin in different locations, the ships. Not always in exactly the same spot. In fact, look on the map, you can see.
LCP, VHS, that's all copied. Yeah, clear to proceed, over.
It's quite close to the dock. Normally they sort of spin a bit more here. But it was a bit more space. This is a deep water all around here. In fact, I could put the chart up, couldn't I? Put the chart up, you can see. There we go. This is the channel. Well, they should make Chris Buster said, "Oh, he'll stick with Cunard. The dinosaurs would freak me out after a few rum cocktails." Yeah, come around the corner and you see a massive 10-foot Barney. Yeah, that would probably scare you. Oh, they should make carriages. What's the significance of the red, green, green? Oh, yeah. In nautical terms, red is on the left, port side. Red, port side, left. And then green is starboard, right-hand side. So the dinosaurs are the correct colour code for being on the back of a ship. Shipmate Aniana says, "Oh, the purple one's a slide." Ah, I see. Looks like she's more or less completed her swing. Ooh, what a busy evening. All 4 ships were supposed to depart at 4 o'clock. They didn't. We had 3 more or less around 4 o'clock. And then the Norwegian Dawn has been naughty and late. Shipmate Sue Hawks, she correctly guessed the departing order. The only one to do so. Well done, Shipmate Sue. I'm not sure we've had numbers yet for Norwegian Dawn. If we have, I haven't written them down. Next away is the captain, and he is heading off to the Dancing Man Brewery. And the captain will be about 30 minutes late arriving. can see the pontoons already out for the Southampton International Boat Show. We have 3 departures Saturday. The Ventura, Sky Princess and Iona. That's 4 o'clock, 4:30 and 5:15. Very well timed, all close together. Then Sunday we have 3 departures. A Regal Princess at 4, Avia at 5 and Independence of the Seas at 5.
BTS Norwegian Dawn is approaching the paired out. Just see if we can get the figures.
Okay, Norwegian Dawn, give us your figures.
Norwegian Dawn, VHS, that's all copied. Traffic information, Red Falcon, reach in.
See, thank you.
Norwegian Dawn, where's Norwegian Dawn off to? Oh, yeah, she's off on an unusual itinerary, British. It was this itinerary here, wasn't it? The British Isles, Island, Scotland cruise, calling it Leith in Edinburgh, Invergordon in Scotland, Isle of Skye, Dublin in the Republic of Ireland, Belfast in Northern Ireland, Ingemuiden in the Netherlands, Zeebrugge or Bruges in Belgium, then Le Havre in France, assuming the French aren't on strike, and then back to the wonderful port of Southampton. And if you're interested in that cruise, it is available later in August. Inside cabin for 778. Or if you fancy splashing out, you can have an aft penthouse for a fraction under 4,000. Then on Monday, we have Oceana Vista and Ada Perla. Now, I shall be covering that because I shall be going on a ship visit on the Oceana Vista. I think it's my first time on board the Oceana Vista. I've been on a few Oceana ships, and I can say they are certainly more than generous with allowing you to sample the various products on board. Then what's going on during the week? I think it's a bit of a quiet week next week, yes.
BTS Norwegian Dawn, you ready for the figures?
Yes, I'm ready.
Norwegian Dawn, BTS, yeah, go ahead.
2353 passengers, 1001 crew. Should be 3354.
Norwegian Dawn, VHS, that's all copied. 2353 passengers, 1001 crew. Over.
So Norwegian Dawn departs with 2,353 passengers. So that's slightly over her maximum double occupancy figure and under her maximum occupancy figure, with slightly under a full complement of crew. But this is very much the routine at the moment. All of the ships have been departing port pretty much full to the brim. Yeah, so it's pretty quiet next week. We've got 2 ships on Monday, the Oceana Vista and Ada Perla, and then nothing until Friday, where on Friday we have the Independence of the Seas and the Queen Mary 2.
Okie dokie.
Saturday we have Aurora and Celebrity Apex and Iona and MC Virtuosa. So we've got a 4-ship Saturday. And then just one on Sunday, the Queen Anne. Probably a lot of shipmates are looking forward to the 31st of July for Disney Fantasy. She'll be in port. And I think Chris at VTS has left his microphone open. Hopefully he'll notice soon. Yep, he's noticed. I know they have problems with the buttons sticking sometimes. They had one particular system they were using, or headset, and the buttons were really awful and they were sticking quite often. Well, they should make keks. Auf Wiedersehen. They should make keks is on his way. Right, I don't know about you shipmates, but I'm parched, hot, and frustrated, niggled. Don't know. Call it what you will. Slightly cooked here in my cabin. Let's move this camera around here. Well, I should continue to follow the ships out as they pass.
Current Spirit, that's the VTS. Good evening.
As they pass by here. And we shall be back later. Just like to thank all of the PayPal donors, Patreons, members of the channel, and of course the Blue Spanner crew for not only looking after this chat, but all of the chat in all of the streams that we have running all the time. And if you haven't subscribed, please do think about subscribing. It certainly helps out. Like I said, no end of people contact me and say, really enjoy the channel. Didn't know it existed. The more you subscribe, the more gets the word out. And we shall be back tomorrow. Oh, what time tomorrow? I think it's 4 o'clock Saturday. 4 o'clock? Yeah, let's have a look. 4 o'clock Saturday. Saturday, yes. 4 o'clock on Saturday for Sky Princess. Shipmate Spike says, fancy coming in for Barcelona, 7-night repositioning cruise. It's the old repositioning cruises. Do like a repositioning cruise. Yeah, we haven't seen Disney Fantasy before, so I'm sure there'd be a lot of people keen to see Disney Fantasy come into port. In fact, I shall probably live stream her arrival. What day is that? That's 31st, which is a Thursday. It's not nice. I have to be up early Thursday, live stream her arrival. People will be keen to see that. And then she departs that Thursday evening. Definitely covering Norwegian Dawn. Disney Fantasy's departure. Well, the shipmate Makey Birds, multi-burn, waking, no honkage from Norwegian Dawn. No, nothing, no. The only disappointment this evening, all the other ships dutifully complied with some honking. Don't know what was wrong with Norwegian Dawn. Red Jet getting a little spin now, heading out around Norwegian Dawn, just like the red funnel earlier, all caught up with the delays. And the container ship that we were heard on the radio earlier, she's just coming up to the Mayflower Park here. How's the weather going? Still 22C. Wonderful, isn't it? 22C, good visibility, and 74% humidity.
Apologies, VPS Santa Rosa boarding Bravo 1815 up to the container port.
Right, shipmates, I hope you enjoyed that one. We should be back tomorrow, 4 o'clock, for Sky Princess. Till next time, shipmates.
BTS Aston. BTS Aston.
Aston VTS, good evening, Mike.
Evening, Andy. All done on the Maersk back to 37.
That's all received, thank you.
Southampton VPS.
Shield Hall VTS, good evening.
Evening, Andy. 110. Back after an hour. Mac drive 35, 106, 106 passengers, 32 crew plus.
Shield Hall VTS, that's all understood, thank you. Yeah, you've got the Maersk Londrina pierhead outward bound there. Norwegian Dawn dockhead out. Inbound traffic, the Santa Rosa boarding 1815, Isla Tower.
Okay, got those. Thanks, Andy.
BDS, Maersk Londrina Pierhead.
Maersk Londrina VTS, that's all received, thank you. The current Spirit going to stations be underway approximately 15 minutes or so from SO5.
Roger.
Yeah, VTS, Eleanor. Evening, Andy.
Eleanor VTS, evening.
Yeah, all done on the Maersk Londrina. All back in the 44.
That's all received. Cheers, Roy.
BTS Norwegian Dawn approaching Western Shelf now.
Norwegian Dawn VTS, get the current Spirit going to stations. Should be underway in about 15. Going to watch points for yourself.
Okay, I'll just give him a call there. Break transfer the engine. Oh, James, yeah, just a Western Shelf. Do you want me to ease it back a bit, or do you want to wait for us to come by? What's the plan?